Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Betka and today we are going to work on those supporting muscles of the spine to get them strong to feel good. Let's get started. The only thing you need is a soft surface to lay on. It can be your carpet or you can use a yoga mat. Lay down on your back. Good. Have your arms by your side. And what we're going to do is we are going to tilt our pelvis. So we are jamming our back down on this mat and then release. And then again, jam your t-shirt down against the mat and then away. Very good. And then keep going back and forth. Nice. Now on the next one, keep the pelvis tilted, jam your low back down against that mat, and then we are going to lift this pelvis up to the sky and then lower it back down. So we are just easing into it. If you would like to, you can straight away go all the way up as far as you can and then lower it back down. Very good, but we are just easing into it. Very good. And then up. And then back down. And now you can actually start going all the way up as far as you can and then lower it back down. Many people think that this exercise is all about the glutes. Actually, no, this exercise is more about your hamstrings because as you can see, you're shortening your hamstrings and also it works on your back extensors. Very good. So that's why we are doing this exercise. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, very good. And on the next one, we are going to stay up, very good, and hold it. Now you can stay here, or we can add to this. You can lift one leg up, lower it back down, and then the other leg up, and then lower it down. Try not to lower your pelvis down. So the pelvis stays up in the air and it's kind of like marching. Very good. You can lower your pelvis down if you feel like your back is hurting, or you can keep doing the previous version of the exercise. Very good. If you ever have any questions or concerns, you can always comment it. And I'm happy to help and answer any questions you've got. Very good. And then one more. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, lower it all the way back down. Nice. And then from here, we are going to reach the arms overhead. And then back. Very good. Let's do 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, turn onto your belly. So we're just gonna literally just roll onto our belly. Okay? And then from here, have your hands right in front of your shoulders. And now we are going to push our chest up as far as we can. And then lower the chest down. Now, you're more than welcome to keep your forearms down. And you are just pushing up and back down, keeping your forearm and your elbow down. Okay, now, since we are strengthening the back, if this is already enough for you, stay here, okay? But challenge, a progression of the exercise would be have your hands right against your forehead and then lift up and then lower back down and up and down. Very good. You can also have your hands hovering by your hips. Always make sure you can actually do at least 10 to 15 of the exercise. If you cannot physically do at least 10 to 15, it's too much, okay? So we have to be in the safe spot to grow, okay? So prevent any injuries, right? Now, another option would be, I'm gonna scoot back a little bit, have your arms out in straight in front of you, and then lift up, and then lower down. Since our arm is out straight, we put more load on the back and the shoulders. Okay, so this definitely would be a progression. So definitely strengthening your back muscles. Again, always make sure you can actually do 10 to 15 of the movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. We're gonna push back onto our heels for a little bit of a stretch. Very good. And then we're gonna go back and we're gonna be on our hands and knees. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is you are going to bring your right knee under the belly and you are going to send your t-shirt up to the sky. And then as you extend the leg behind you, you are going to look up, okay? Now, if this is you, stay here. What I mean by that is you keep your foot on the ground. If you can, lift up, okay? Again, always make sure you can at least do 10 to 15 of the movement to be in that safe spot, safe space to actually grow. Very good, and let's do 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now we're gonna do the other side. And then reach. You're more than welcome again to stay down with the foot. I am going to lift up because it just feels good for me. Always listen to your body. If you have pain, you have a couple of options. If the pain is tolerable, you keep going. If you can work through it. If the pain stops you, you can make the range smaller, or you can always stop anytime. It's really important to listen to your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And now we're going to sit back on our heels. Again, for a little bit of a stretch. Sit back, and now we are going to send this waistband forward and then look up. And then again, sit back. Very good. And we are moving back and forth. Now, if you can, lift your knees off the ground and then look up. This puts more load on your back muscles here. Very good. Again, make sure that you can do 10 to 15 of the movement. You're more than welcome to keep your knees down. And I'll show you another option, okay? Lift your knees off and then curl the toes under. And this time you are going to send your body up to the sky. And then you're gonna lower down. Now this is definitely a progression, not just for your back, but also for your shoulders and your core. Okay? Always make sure that you listen to your body. And you do you. You do the version you can do. And 3. And 2. And 1. Beautiful. And then sit back on your heels. And let's sit all the way back up. Thank you so much for moving with me. If you liked what we did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you next time.